Oi! What's up guys, this is Winston Wheelington back with another episode of Unique Between the Legs. Today we have a pretty special episode. We've got a V8 motorbike completely custom built. I'm super excited to find out more about this motorbike, so come with me and we'll check it out. Mark.
Brayden.
Good to finally meet you and see the bike in person. I'm very excited. Thank you so much for coming out today, letting us have a look at it. It's something pretty special, mate, so thanks very much.
No problems at all. Love showing it off.
As you should, as you should. I saw it this morning and I just don't even know what I'm looking at. It's just insane. I love it. So tell me a little bit about what I'm looking at here.
So we've got a 283 small block Chev, Subaru Trans, and a bike.
Subaru Trans, V8 engine. What led you to want to make something like this? Because this is pretty out there. This isn't really something you see that often, right?
I've always been into the cars.
Yeah.
Owned quite a few Chevs. Me and a mate, we started a project building a Willys car a while back now, and it went so far and then came to the panel work side and it just didn't happen. I hate panel work. Realised that, hey, what can you build without panels? Bike.
Yeah.
And that's where I ended up.
Yep. So you took the V8 motor and sort of just built everything around it by the looks.
Yep, that's pretty close to exactly how it worked. Motor sat on the workshop floor, propped that up, and then just figured out how to make it work. And saying that, this is the third chassis. First time I mounted it east-west.
Yeah.
And just didn't look cool.
Right.
So it worked, most likely would have worked better because you don't get a torque steer if you go that way.
Yeah.
But it just didn't look right. So that's the way it had to be.
And it's sort of got this long, I'm just amazed at how long this thing is. It just blows my mind. But it does look quite good, doesn't it? And so you've got so this tubing and this framing, is this all custom made by you? Or how does it all work?
Yeah, no, I made all that to start with. The length was dictated by how long the motor and gearbox is. And then get the wheels as close together as possible.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's what we ended up with. And just built the chassis around the motor.
And you said torque steer just before. Is that the right term? Torque steer? Explain to me a little bit about what that is.
In your motor, you've got a rotating mass, your crankshaft, all your bits.
Yeah.
When you accelerate, they make the bike want to fall over one way. And then when you take your hand off the gas, it wants to fall back the other way. You've got all that inertia. You've got to counteract.
Yeah.
You don't really feel it when you're riding, but sitting there in neutral revving it wants to fall over.
How badly?
If you don't know what's going to happen,
oh, really?
pretty bad.
So you're putting like weight on your legs to shit.
Yeah, you have to compensate.
Yeah. Big motor, I guess.
It's a heavy old motor.
Right.
It's not like your Japanese bike where everything's light. This is it's a boat anchor.
Take me through some of the other parts of the bike that are quite unique or that you've sort of fabricated yourself.
Rightio, it's a Springer front end. It's one of those ones, just kind of lay it out on the floor and see what works.
Yeah,
Lots of drawings and chalk on the floor and ended up with that. Twin disc front end. The calipers are off an old Honda. The wheels, both wheels bought in as blank, so I got them from America.
Yeah. Suspension on the front here, just say one spring, that's quite unique.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it as minimal as possible. This rig here stops the wheel falling over side to side. So that's trombones through there. The tube chassis bolts in quite a few places, up here, down there, in the middle and at the back. So the motor and the gearbox are holding the chassis up more than the chassis holding the motor up. So it's what they call a stress member.
Yeah. And you've got 2 chains here.
I did have one chain to start with and found that it kept on skipping.
Oh, okay.
I've had to reverse the way the normal pulleys go round.
Yeah.
Normally you have a smaller pulley at the front or sprocket, bigger at the back.
Yep.
But purely for the noise, I wanted to keep it idling at 100k.
Yes.
Because it sounds cooler. So I had to gear
I love your
it.
priorities. Like, if it sounds cool, then like,
Oh,
you know,
what do we do this shit for?
Yeah, that's right.
So to get it idling, I had to reverse the gearing to how you'd normally do it.
Interesting.
So working on that theory, it's got a theoretical top speed of about 550k.
Have you tested your speed so far? On a closed private road, obviously?
For sure.
Yeah.
I've only had it to about 150.
Yeah. How did it feel at 150?
Fine.
Really?
It just, it could have kept going. I thought I was doing around 100.
So you mentioned that you had 2 brakes. So you got your front brake here and then your rear brake on the left lever. So no clutch?
No clutch. It's an automatic. Subaru automatic transmission. It's got a link computer controlling that.
Oh yeah.
So if you're computer minded, you can adjust how much slip there is, when it changes each gear, all of that. Just looking back at it is really satisfying. Because as you most likely know, you have so many projects you start and never finish through life. And it's good to actually start it and finish it.
Yeah. This is sort of one of your crown jewels almost.
Yeah.
Or maybe a rough diamond. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, listen, thanks so much, Mark, for letting us have a look at it. Test it out. And you mentioned before what I'd like to have a go on it at some point as well.
Yeah,
Is
go.
the offer still there, or?
Yes, Braden, go for it. Have fun.
I'm pretty scared, mate.
To be able to get anything but neutral and drive, you have to lift this bit.
Yeah.
So once you've started, pull it all the way back, and you're moving.
Okay. The key here. We're in park.
Yep.
You can rev it in park?
Yeah.
Oi! Whoa!
See, so it pulls you one way, then the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We good now?
Yeah.
Oh, it feels so beast. Woo! Here we go. V8 motorcycle. Whoa! So, first things first, the sound is fucking amazing. Big chunky V8. Oh, sounds good. Sounds real good. The ride is crazy. So, going around corners, it's pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie. You've got to turn the bars the whole way over like it's a car. So counter steering doesn't really work. If you're pushing on the front right bars, if you're pushing against the handlebars and trying to turn like you would on a normal motorbike, it just doesn't go around the corner at all. You can't lean this thing over, so you sort of just got to turn the bars to one side just like you would on a car and get it going. Whoa, and when you gas off, the whole thing just turns to the left. The whole motor is pulling the whole bike like towards the left side into the road, which is crazy. But pretty comfy. I feel the ride height is good, the suspension feels nice. It's a little bit firm, but you probably want it to be a bit firm. But it does bounce down the road quite nicely. And the power is quite usable. I'm sort of idling along at the moment. Oh, just shifted up into another gear. So the automatic thing is something to get your head around, but I'm kind of thankful there's no clutch. It's just how difficult the bloody bike is. Oh. The noise it makes is pretty phenomenal. What a noise this thing makes. Beautiful. Everyone's looking. Stops pretty bloody well too, actually. And you can see as I'm revving it, the whole bike's moving. That's how much power is under this thing. God, I can't wipe the smile off my face. This is something pretty unique. Woo! This thing is a lot of fun. And it makes a fantastic noise. Whoa. That rev just really pulls the whole bike over. Whoa, misfiring a little bit. Hasn't been started in a very long time, which is understandable. First time he's had the bike out in quite a while. Woo! You can see the whole bike wobbling. You give it gas. Pulls you the whole way right, the whole way left. Yeah. Unreal. This thing hauls ass, man. So I meant to be pulling into there, but I don't want to yet. I'm having too much fun. Feeling good, man. Fuck, that is brilliant. What a machine, eh? Well done, mate.
Thank you.
That's bloody cool. Oh, the right. I think that's the throttle hand. Oh my god. I love it. I'm a little bit speechless. This was something else. I've ridden a lot of bikes, but this has just been amazing. The V8 engine is insane, and that's why I love it. It's just like a stupid amount of fun, packed into such a crazy frame. It's been an awesome experience. So guys, leave a like, if not for the video, for Mark for letting me take in, his amazing machine out today. And if you want to see more unique between the legs, you want to see some unique bikes, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Hey!